Ready? Okay. We are now joined by the home team head coach, Coach Jose Riveiro. Coach, welcome. If you can just please give us a brief summary of the match from your perspective.
Yeah, good evening. I think game under control, not with a big margin, with a big advantage. But I think we start quite well. Patience enough to deal with the first part of the opponent approach with a low block, with 5 defenders, and I think we managed to score a good goal in a key moment to give us more calm for the rest of the game. Second half, obviously Marumo looking for that goal and little by little starting to get more open and taking more risk with the introduction of Mango and Lobo later and Dion. So with those spaces in the second half, more opportunities for us also in transitions, but a good control of the situation, not giving them clear opportunities. Was again good, well executed and well worked by the team, and yeah, the consequence is that Orlando Pirates is again in the cup final, and it's something to appreciate, to celebrate, to embrace. We are in a really good moment as a team in terms of, I'll say, almost in terms of everything. But again, it's nice to be in the final, but now we have to find a way to play that final whenever it comes, in the best of our capacities, the same like the rest of the games for this season. And yeah, happiness in the group, happiness in the team, in the club, in the fans. So a really good day for us.
Thank you, Coach. Do you have any questions from the floor?
Coach Yuri, Coach News from Africa. Coach, you mentioned the manner in which you won today, about just control, not too many goals involved, getting the job done. At this stage of the season, all the competitions that you're in, all these games of consequences, that maybe the message that you're putting across to your players, just get over the line, let's get to the next game. It's not too much about the style of play and the emphatic nature that you want to win, is it just getting the job done at this stage?
Football is a scoring game. You score one more goal than the opponent and you win. It's good for you, so that's the priority all the time in every game, not only now. The way you do it is your decision, and it depends on many factors. Your quality, we have the quality. Your capacity, we have the capacity. I'm talking about playing maybe more elaborated football or constantly during the 90 minutes. I think today we have good moments in the game. The goal is a proof of that. I think it was a well executed goal. We have clear chances in the second half, probably we are a little bit more lucky or accurate in the last meters. We could easily be here talking about 2 or 3-0. But it's important to remember that we coming from playing Sekukune 7 days ago, away game, Polokwane City, a very tough game. Midweek, one game here, full of emotions, energy, kilometers for the players, actions, and just a couple of days after we here playing for a final. If you put those 3 games together, I think the performance of Orlando Pirates through those 3 games is excellent. It's second to none, in my opinion. Tough games, 3 different competitions, 3 different objectives, with different results. Imagine if we don't get the result in all of those games, we will be sitting here without objectives anymore for the season. And we managed to go through probably the key week of the season. But now it's coming the same. Every game we're going to play is going to be a final, and the points are very, very expensive. The the victories are very expensive in the last part of the season for everyone because everybody is fighting for something important. So we know it's going to be difficult. We know that the games are not going to be probably as open as used to be early in the season. We're talking now about a different story because there's a lot of things to play for, important things to play for, and again, three clean sheets in a row this week, scoring in different ways, like set pieces in Polokwane, today in an open attack. I mean, we getting the confidence from these results and from these performances as well, not only for the final result. So yeah.
Yes, Coach, congratulations on another final.
Thank you.
Yes, in fact, as you mentioned clean sheets, I was going to ask you about these clean sheets and in terms of what has been key about your defensive organization as the team, because looking at the different competitions you're playing, when you have a clean sheet, it means that you are avoiding an away goal in another tournament. In another tournament, you are keeping a clean sheet in the league.
I think the not conceding it's important, especially when your team is full of quality and players with capacity to score a goal. Not conceding, I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee of winning, but you're getting close to. But it's not only defense, it's about the games like today. I think we managed to have control with the possession, not allowing Marumo to run in transitions, which used to be the Achilles tendon of every team who is controlling the games through the possession. I think we're doing a really good job in the defensive set pieces as well, to not give chances in those special situations. So it's a combination of a lot of things. It's the commitment of the players, it's the concentration, is when you lose a little bit that concentration, the goalkeepers are doing the job as well. So important to be solid from now until the end of the season, because like I said, if we manage to not concede, obviously it's an obvious thing what I'm saying here, but it's the truth. You are much more close to win than when you are not that solid.
Afternoon, Coach. Congratulations on the victory. Captain Mohamed from Bawafem. Coach, on Thursday you said science at this point in time is helping you recover because you won't play one game, you need to prepare for the other. You don't have time to have like a full training. With that in mind, Coach, how important is it as well, to kill games such as this, not to allow them to go into extra time, bearing in mind where you are and also games of consequences that you're playing?
I know, obviously we will not be happy to go to an extra time today, for example, because, like I said, the accumulation of games, kilometers, and all of the things that you have to experience in a football match will play a role in those extra times. We have only actually won against Super Sport in the previous round, that we have to go to the penalties, and it's always a risk because these games used to be very tight. Today, in one action, the game could easily go to a 1-1 because, like I said, it's a small advantage, and just one rebound, one set piece, everything is possible. But obviously our intention was not to go there because it's going to be a disadvantage for us because of the shape of the week, but luckily we managed to win the match in 90 minutes and save our legs, our energy, our brain, our everything for those 30 minutes. And yeah, again, I'm so proud of the boys.
We'll take the final 3 questions.
Coach, Kaniso Chwabuli from News 24 Sports. On Thursday, we talked about the difference between CAF Champions League and domestic games and how one has to adapt to them. It's very clear from today's game that whatever experiences the Pirates got from the unbeaten CAF Champions League run were applicable in this game. Was that difference very noticeable to see in how Pirates controlled the tempo and the pace of the game?
Well, it's difficult to prove it if I say yes, but the logic said that the accumulation of experiences, the fact that the group managed to succeed in many different scenarios this season in different many different contexts, gives you something that there's no money that can pay in sport, which is confidence. And I think that confidence right now is transpiring among ourselves, within the group, and like I said, today I'm not gonna say it was an easy game, because it's never easy. You have to run, you have to fight, you have to consolidate many actions, but the team felt confident on what we were doing, even though we were a little bit tired, but knowing that, you know, the team today, during the whole day in the camp, yesterday in the -1 training, was expressing that, you know, it's gonna be all right. You understand what I mean? So I think all of those experiences together, that the experiences that we are accumulating together in different scenarios, demanding scenarios, top scenarios in our context, are giving the team an extra confidence this season. And obviously we are the team that we are because we are working for it.
Any takers on the final two questions? Going once.
Coach, having been to previous finals, firstly, what does it mean for you to get to yet another final of this competition that you guys know very well as Orlando Pirates? And does it make it easier, once you've been through so many other finals, to, you know, control the nerves of anything that occasion might have and give you guys a slight advantage when you do get to yet another final?
I think it's pretty much the same answer. Confidence, I think it's something that you can apply to anything else in life. If you go through something and you run away victorious and successful, the next time that you find yourself in the next scenario, you already know that you are capable to do it. Nobody needs to convince you that you are capable to do it. I don't need to convince my players as a coach that they are capable, that they have the capacity, that they are good enough, you know, knowing that in this type of games there's always going to be another team, an opponent that want the same thing that you and want it badly, and you have to do a lot of things to be successful. We play actually our first Netbank Cup final. It was Sekubune United. We started the game 1-0 down. We managed to change the result. We played Mamelodi Sundowns last year. We started the game 1-0 down. We managed to change the result during the 90 minutes. We played one final early this season against Stellenbosch. We started the game losing 1-0. We managed to change the result in the last part of the game as well. And that's something that speak, how can I say it? Speaks by itself, like speaks volumes about the character of the team and the confidence. I'm going again one more time to the confidence. The team knows that our best performance is enough to win the games, and that's what we are looking for all the time.
Good.
It's obviously my favorite word already. Again, like,
We'll take the final question from the
Yes, Coach, I know as coaches, you don't really like to talk records, but this is a title that will be record third time should you go on and win it. Does it really matter to you?
No, right now, it matters, this one, the next one. The other ones, it's a memory right now. So we are in a sport and we continue involved in a sport, we want to do more. So the record, it matters, not the record itself. It matters that we're not happy only going to the final and be there in the party and fireworks, and it's nice to be there, but whenever it's time to go, we're going with the intention to be competitive, to try to be better than the opponent, but it's not something, at least me personally, and I don't want to be like too modest. Like, we are competitive, we care about what we achieve, but it's not something that you think all the time you are in the competition, like, okay, it's the opportunity to get 3 in a row and want to do it again because it's our job. Actually, it's our, I'm not gonna say obligation to do it, but it's why we are here.
On that note, we've reached the conclusion of our press conference. Thank you, Coach, and thank you, Mr. Media, for your time and